Did you know a 71-year-old man passed away in his sleep just last night? His family was shocked. He had seemed perfectly fine the day before, no major health issues, no warning signs, just a regular evening like any other. But the next morning, he never woke up. What happened? Could it have been prevented? The truth is, after age 70, certain bedtime habits can silently increase your risk of serious health issues like strokes, heart attacks, or even sudden death. And the most alarming part, most people don't even realize they're making these mistakes. In this video, we're uncovering 4 nighttime habits you need to avoid if you're over 70. These may seem small or harmless. Some might even be things you've done for years without a second thought. But each one can have a serious impact on your sleep, your heart, and your longevity. Stay with me until the very end because the final habit is one that most seniors unknowingly do every single night, and it could be putting their lives at risk. Let's get into it. He says, eating heavy meals too late at night. One of the most common and dangerous bedtime habits is eating a large, heavy meal just before bed. For younger people, this might not seem like a big deal, but after 70, your digestive system doesn't function the way it used to. Your metabolism slows down, your stomach produces less acid, and your body takes longer to break down food. Eating heavy meals late in the evening can lead to acid reflux, poor quality sleep, and increased blood pressure, especially dangerous while you're asleep. Imagine you enjoy a hearty meal, maybe a burger or a plate of creamy pasta right before going to bed. You feel full and satisfied, but your digestive system stays active while the rest of your body is trying to rest. This means your heart rate remains elevated, your stomach produces more acid, and you never truly enter a state of deep restorative sleep. Even worse, late night meals can lead to heartburn, nighttime coughing or choking, symptoms of acid reflux that may wake you up or go unnoticed. Over time, this can damage your esophagus and even increase your risk of aspiration pneumonia. Another risk, blood sugar spikes. If you have diabetes or are at risk, eating late can make it harder for your body to regulate glucose while you sleep, leading to a dangerous metabolic imbalance. What to do instead? Try to finish your last meal 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. If you need a small snack, opt for something light, like a banana, a small handful of almonds, or warm herbal tea. These support healthy sleep without overloading your digestive system. Your body works differently now than it did at 40 or 50. A small adjustment like this can greatly improve your sleep and lower your nighttime health risks. Habit to drinking too much liquid before bed. We all know staying hydrated is essential, but drinking too much water or other fluids right before bed can backfire in older adults. After 70, your bladder becomes less efficient, your kidneys continue to filter fluids overnight, and even a modest amount of water in the evening can lead to multiple bathroom trips during the night. Interrupted sleep is more than just annoying. It weakens your immune system, throws off your hormones, and increases your risk for high blood pressure and even dementia over time. Each time you get up and turn on the lights, your brain thinks it's morning, interrupting melatonin production and throwing off your circadian rhythm. Even more concerning, waking up quickly in the middle of the night can lead to postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when you stand up too fast. This is a major cause of falls in seniors, which can result in fractures, head injuries, or worse. What's the solution? Don't eliminate fluids, but be strategic. Drink most of your water during the first half of the day and reduce intake by late afternoon. If you're thirsty in the evening, take small sips instead of a full glass. Also avoid caffeine or alcohol in the hours leading up to bedtime. Both act as diuretics and make you urinate more often. Another overlooked source? Hidden liquids. Soups, juicy fruits, and certain medications also add to your fluid load. Be mindful of what you're consuming late in the day. By managing your hydration wisely, you can sleep longer, reduce fall risk, and support long-term brain and heart health. Habit: falling asleep in the living room or on the couch. It might seem harmless nodding off while watching TV, dozing in your recliner, or drifting to sleep on the couch, but for adults over 70, this seemingly innocent habit can quietly put your health at risk. Here's why it matters. When you fall asleep in a non-sleep environment, like the living room, your body never fully transitions into deep restorative sleep. The lights may still be on, background noise continues, and your body stays in a semi-alert state. This prevents your brain from fully shutting down and entering crucial sleep cycles like REM or deep sleep. These stages are where healing happens. Your memory consolidates, your immune system strengthens, and your cardiovascular system resets. Without them, you wake up groggy, unfocused, and with a disrupted internal clock. Now combine that with poor posture. Couches and recliners don't support your neck and spine the way a bed does. Over time, this can lead to chronic back pain, neck stiffness, and poor circulation, especially dangerous in seniors with arthritis or osteoporosis. And here's the big danger. Many seniors who fall asleep in the living room end up waking up disoriented in the middle of the night. They try to stand quickly and make their way to the bedroom, often in low lighting. This increases the risk of trips, stumbles, and dangerous nighttime falls. What to do instead? Be intentional about your bedtime routine. Choose a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends, and go to bed in your bedroom, not the couch. Dim the lights, turn off electronics, and engage in calming activities like reading or gentle stretching. These signals tell your brain it's time to wind down. If you often get sleepy in front of the TV, set a reminder to turn it off and move to bed before drowsiness hits. Your future self will thank you. Habit. Twist going to bed stressed or angry. This may surprise you, but going to bed while feeling upset, anxious, or emotionally overwhelmed is one of the worst things you can do for your health after age 70. Here's why. When you fall asleep with unresolved tension, your body remains in a state of high alert. Stress hormones like cortisol stay elevated, your heart rate doesn't fully settle, and your brain stays more active than it should. The result? Restless sleep, frequent wake-ups, and higher risks of heart attacks, strokes, and memory problems. Chronic nighttime stress has even been linked to a shorter lifespan. It's not just mental. Stress before bed leads to higher nighttime blood pressure and irregular heart rhythms, two of the top contributors to sudden nighttime cardiac events in older adults. Think about it. How many times have you gone to bed worrying about finances, family, or health? And how often did that worry actually help in that moment? You know what to do instead? Make it a habit to emotionally decompress before bed. Journal for 5 minutes. Write down your worries, then set them aside until morning. Practice deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or a short gratitude meditation. Even 5 minutes can make a big difference. Another tip, try not to go to bed angry at your spouse, children, or anyone else. Conflict left unresolved can sit in your body like a toxin, especially when you're trying to rest. If you can't resolve it right away, acknowledge it, give yourself grace, and mentally release it until morning. Peaceful sleep is a pillar of longevity. Protect it fiercely. Final thoughts. A safer night begins with small changes. Let's recap the 4 nighttime habits to avoid after age 70. Eating heavy meals late at night disrupts digestion and raises blood pressure. Drinking too much fluid before bed causes frequent urination and raises fall risk. Falling asleep outside your bedroom limits restorative sleep and increases injury risk. Going to bed stressed or angry elevates cortisol and increases heart strain. Now that you know these risks, the power's in your hands. You don't need to make drastic changes overnight. Just pick one habit to improve this week. Then, once that becomes second nature, tackle the next. The little things like finishing dinner earlier, going to bed calm, or skipping that extra cup of tea at night, that can add months, even years to your life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with a loved one, and leave a comment with which habit you're planning to change first. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into living your healthiest, longest life. Your best years aren't behind you, they're still unfolding. Protect your nights and you protect your future.